Link down below as always. I'm still sick, just in case my voice goes or I gotta catch my breath. Today's title update is the largest yet for Madden 23, brings a bunch of improvements, many aspects of the game, franchise mutt, gameplay authenticity, player likeness, etc. Blocking. Fixed an issue with pass block targeting resulting in an interior pass rusher being left unblocked when the defense would use a specific pre-snap setup in the 4-3, even 61 formation, as well as an issue with pass block targeting that would allow edge rushers to be unblocked when pinching the defensive line and bringing down the safety on nickel over Storm Brave versus a pass blocked running back. Improved block and release logic for tight ends. So they don't release so quickly in scenarios where there's a rusher for him to block. Also improved blocking animations so they are better at engaging or impact blocking rushers on collision. Fixed an issue with pass block targeting, allowing an unblocked rusher when the defense would pinch their linebackers and sit a linebacker in a gap in the $3-2 spinner play. Change quarterback contain assignment logic so the second level defenders stack linebackers and defenders lined up in those positions will not be able to be assigned quarterback contain. Fixed an issue with pass block targeting, allowing a defensive end to be unblocked out of nickel over blitz. Catching. Fixed an issue causing multiple mid-air interaction animations to trigger before the ball arrived, causing the receiver to miss the ball. Tuning to catching for wide receivers to catch less tipped balls, as well as an issue preventing the interception gameplay slider from significantly impacting the catch frequency for defenders. Fixed a catching animation issue causing running backs to turn the wrong way on a catch coming out of the backfield, as well as catching animation preventing receivers from attempting to catch, asking for a RAC catch on a smokescreen, as well as a catching animation issue that's been fixed causing the receiver to use an effort catch on a catchable pass, or a catching animation issue causing the receiver to sometimes use a possession catch when requesting an ARC catch, as well as an issue preventing defenders from playing a knockout in some situations where one was being requested. Ball carrier and tackling, an issue that sometimes causes the ball carrier to juke in an incorrect direction when holding the ball in their left hand. The ecstasy was kicking in a little hard. An issue allowing ball carriers with no stamina remaining to engage in stand-up tackles. Well, they got the heart of the lion. Updated stand-up tackle indicators to provide feedback in more appropriate locations based on the mode and camera view being used. Also updated stand-up tackle indicators and skills trainer. Tuning to the juke hurdle combo animations to ensure the height and speed of the animation is appropriate. Tuning to pursuit when using the strip ball mechanic to reduce oversteering the defender away from the ball carrier. Pre and post play fixed an issue where sometimes causing the ball carrier to point in the wrong direction during some first down celebrations, or a rare issue causing a player to sometimes be frozen after the play, or an issue causing players to improperly switch positions before the play-in, online SSKO games when using audibles, or play flipping. Fixed an issue allowing the offense unlimited hot routes without the quarterback playing the corresponding animations while sending a receiver in motion. Fixed a stadium issue causing media members on the sidelines to clip through stadium walls in specific stadiums. General fixes. Fixed an issue causing the roar of the crowd dynamic game day modifier to force a route to go backwards, or an issue sometimes allowing the offense to see the defensive zone art during the play in online head-to-head games, or a rare issue causing the offensive coach cam art to persist on the field during the play, or an issue sometimes causing fade routes to break after a long press animation by the defender. Or an issue causing the safety in a curl flat assignment to motion out wide with a halfback motioned to an outside receiver position instead of the outside deep third cornerback. Fixed an issue causing the rushing averages shown in the next gen stat presentation to be incorrect. That's been fixed. As well as an issue preventing sacks from being counted correctly in the medium NFL blitz drill in the gauntlet, and an issue preventing pass conditions from tracking correctly in the Skills Trainer Gauntlet pass leading challenges. Franchise updates fixed a disconnect issue that was impacting a high volume of users in franchise. And Face of the Franchise fixed an issue where CPU teams would immediately end negotiations if a player they don't have the cap space to negotiate with them, or an issue where the CPU teams weren't targeting players during re-sign as expected, or an issue where using a skill point on the Playmaker archetype was not increasing the correct attribute, fixed an issue where the top threat was sometimes a player that didn't make sense, or an issue where a player's name and position would appear as a macro in the goal hub after completing a scenario goal, or where goals were sometimes incorrectly showing as completed in the end of game flow. Fixed an issue where some players' abilities did not match what they had on the front end, or an issue where the Rams NFC and Super Bowl champions were doubled. Fixed a crash that would occur when loading a formation subs without a head coach. Gotta have the head, or the coach rather. Fixed an issue where players on IR were able to be used to get trade offers. That's been fixed, as well as an issue causing the wrong name to be shown on the player jersey in some franchise scenario scenes, and an issue causing all team gear and scenarios to appear as the Buccaneers after relocating a team, retiring, then taking control of the same team. Face of the Franchise updates fixed an issue preventing calves from updating when using the morph sliders and player customization, or an issue causing the avatar level and overall rating UI containers to overlap, added pip indicator to the upgrade player menu item when upgrade points are available, fixed an issue preventing Pro Bowl uniforms from appearing correctly in the post-game locker room, as well as an issue sometimes preventing passing and pass coverage ability perks from triggering appropriately, various UI improvements made to the site activity screen, general stability improvements and fixes, and we got some Madden Ultimate Team updates. Fixed an issue causing a crash on Field Pass reward, improved Field Pass XP total and level display, consolidated rewards flow display, various player image updates, fixed issue causing disconnect within Field Pass, fixed an issue causing the soft locked and squad, removed scaling issues throughout screens, general stability improvements, fixed issues within sets that was causing a crash, the yard updates, most feared vanity capsule, Nike SC high trainers have been added, NFL authenticity updates, new face scans have been added to these players. You can read them right here quickly if you want. I'm getting lazy. Uniform updates, those have been updated. Helmet fixes. New cleats have been added because there's one person in this video that gives a shit about that, or the stadium updates. Presentation and UI updates shortened the end of drive flow. In Face of the Franchise, reduced the blind spots in cinematic versions of player lock camera, fixed an issue with players disappearing from huddle when timeout was called, fixed the incorrect wipe in Superstar KO postgame flow, various stability fixes, various polish updates to the user interface, fixed an issue where difficulty setting and team select pregame was not matching the difficulty in game options from the pause menu, fixed an issue where visual feedback settings were not loaded in Play Now, fixed an issue where tug-of-war graphics stays on screen the entire game, removed non-inclusive language around vision settings. And there you have it. So as always, if you liked the video, a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like it, a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half and twist it. And if you want to subscribe, naturally that would be great. But if not, hey, I get it. Thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.